Hi, my name's Max. I'm a professional photographer. Straight up, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so let me do a better one. I started showing interest in photography when I was a kid, actually. I was just always like playing around with my parents' cameras, stuff like that. But more recently, I started getting into it probably about 3-4 years ago. I started really getting into photography. Before that, it was mainly video. I started on film. I started actually with this camera right here. This is the first camera I owned. It's actually my dad's from when he was younger. It's a Nikon FG from 1982. It shoots standard 35mm film. And so basically, I started by just buying rolls of film at Walmart, playing around with this as much as I could, and figuring out everything about f-stops, ISO, and shutter speed on my own. I really like varying photography. I find a lot of people, they're just like, oh, I have a digital camera, I can do whatever I want, make it look like film. But like, why would you take a digital photo, make it look like film, when you could just straight up buy a nice old film camera? For artistic purposes, it's actually amazing because you can take a beautiful, pristine digital photo and then manipulate it however you want. But if you take an old camera or a really bad camera, or a camera with a really foggy lens that you bought for like $5, there's a feeling of unpredictability. So like, you can take a shot, and you have no idea what it looks like until you get the film developed. This one was one of the first vintage cameras that I bought, this Argo Flex 75. It's what's called a twin lens camera because unlike what most cameras are today where you look through the lens that you're taking a picture of, they didn't have any of that mirror technology, so you actually look through a separate lens and the picture's taken with the bottom one. So as you can see here, the film kind of just goes over. This type of film doesn't exist anymore, but I'm actually looking into finding a way to take my 120 film and get it to work in here, which hopefully I'll be doing soon. Added to my little camera collection here, I've got a Cinemaster 2 8mm cinema camera. I don't even know what year it is. It's probably from the 30s. I could change this picture speed 16, 24, 32 frames a second. So if you guys want to see what it looks like when it's working, I'll just press the shutter here. Pretty sweet. So the film, this is the real film, and it kind of just gets sucked up and passes through the lens here. It's really something. So this camera I just picked up the other day actually, and never used it before, but we're gonna take it downstairs. We're gonna load it with some 120 film and see what kind of shots we can get out of it. Okay, so down here I got a fridge full of film. Alright. Looks like your normal, average, everyday fridge. Oh, wait a second! Loads of it. This is what we're going to be using now, actually. This is that 120 film. I bought some of this color negative the other day, so we're going to load this into one of the cameras. And this one's for me. So. I feel like photography, it's a very good way for me to express myself. I'm not very good at writing, and I'm not very good at expressing myself verbally, so I kind of use images and play around with them to bring out emotions in people and to kind of get my message across. With digital, it's really just a whole series of ones and zeros that really doesn't mean anything, whereas if you take a picture on film, like, it's physically there. You can hold up your image, and this is the actual negative of what you took. And it just gives you a whole sense of satisfaction that you can actually see your work physically in front of you.